But if I say, you know what, I am a psychic medium, I'm a spouse, I am a mom, blah, 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 I'm owning it every single, start of the episode when I tell you, this is who I am. I have funky dance moves and I am silly and I am a little bit wacky. But you know what? I love those qualities about myself and I own it every single time. I am a normal intuitive. I am not someone that's looking at a crystal ball. I don't own tarot cards. I am so completely normal, despite the fact that if you tell me about your uncle that passed away 2 years ago, he's probably going to be standing in the room and I'm probably going to hear stuff. That's the only difference. And even then I can turn it off. I can just kind of close that part of it off and we can still have a very normal conversation without your uncle budging in. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's what my friends love about me. That's what they love, is they can, if they are asking a question, they can go, hey, well, what do you think? And I can tell them because I have that wonderful ability and I have that ability to help people. But that's believing in myself and believing in those qualities that are good about me helps my light shine out and go out in the world and help touch all of you. But when you don't believe in yourself, you're not doing humanity any good. And I know that seems silly and I know that's on like a huge broad scale, but it is on a broad scale. And this is why. Because when your light is touching other people, let's say it touches someone 50 feet away. I'm in a parking lot, so I'm saying 50 feet away. And then that person catches that energy and then it goes another 50 feet and another 50 feet. Well, you know what? It is spreading, and goodness and light does spread. I was reading on Facebook a business post, and they were talking about they're doing something really good for the United States. They're donating some profits, and I was looking at the comments, and these comments were all full of goodness and thanking this company for donating, and it was like light after light after light, and I could feel it. It was palpable. I could feel this light that one person probably had this brainstorm not too long ago, and that one person put into motion this light, and it was creating this belief. And these comments were all about believing in the goodness of other people and thank you for doing this. And it was strengthening someone else's faith in someone else and in humanity. And that's what we need right now. We need each other, folks. We need each other so much right now. And we can't do it without each other. But it all starts with you. It all starts with believing that you are better than you give yourself credit for. You are not that woman that you think you are when you look in the mirror. You are beautiful when you wake up. You are cute when you sneeze. The way you look at your spouse or your boyfriend or your fiance is admirable. The way that you move, everything you do is valued to God. And that sounds super cheesy and Christian, and I apologize, but it's true. And it's not just a Christian thing. You are valued and you are loved and you are beautiful because you are unique. And when God created us, we all were created uniquely. We are all, as Sylvia Browne said, sparklers. We are all unique. And that makes us value, that makes us loved, and that makes us worthy of love. We are worthy of love and loving. And if we can't do that here in the short time that we're here, then what the hell are we doing here? But being in a bad situation, whether it's a job that sucks, that makes you unhappy, or a relationship that's bad, whatever situation you're in that's toxic and hurtful, you deserve better. Take this as your sign to move forward. Take this as your sign to get out of a bad situation. Take this as your sign that there is more for you than the negativity that you are surrounded by. And I know it's hard because we get caught up in it. And a lot of us as empathetic people, we try to help people and we try to do We just want to help people. And I've heard that from clients. They're just like, well, I just want to help them. Well, believe me, if you've tried to help them, you know, like these women that date these men that aren't good for them, and they say, well, maybe they'll change with me. Honey, they're not going to change with you. They haven't changed with the last women they've been with. They're not going to change with you. If you're in a situation that is hurtful to you, you need to leave that situation, whether it's a job, a relationship, your family. Do you know what I tell people to do with their family? I tell them to block them. And I know that sounds really rash, and people go, oh my God, I can't block my mom or my dad or my brother or my sister or whatever. And I say, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Take that first step. Believe in yourself enough to not let someone's toxic energy soak into you, because that's what happens. Is when you're down and you don't believe in yourself, you soak up all that negativity, and it doesn't help anyone. And it certainly doesn't help yourself. So stop. This is your sign to leave and to get out of whatever situation you're in. And know that you are valued and you are loved far more than you know. And there are people at home that want to help you. You have to ask. When you drive to work tomorrow morning, I want you to speak out loud. Instead of listening to the radio, speak out loud and say, I need help. This is what I need. Be specific. I need help to find another job that's better for me. I need help with my child that I can't seem to understand why they always get upset. I need help with XYZ. And wait for the universe to help, because it will. It is ready and willing. And believe me, start honoring your own light, because we are all worthy. And people will start, when you start honoring your own light, people will start to come into your life that you would never expect. If you tell me you have no friends, I'll say, well, what do you think of yourself? You don't like yourself? Well, then of course you're not going to have any friends, because you don't feel worthy of friends. We need each other. I need you. I need you to help make me laugh, because I know you can. I need your funny memes on Facebook. I need you as part of my tribe. I need you, because we are all needed here to spread this light. So let's do it together, and let's stop surrounding ourselves with people that don't help us or benefit us. We all have things that we don't like about ourselves. I just told you, I sometimes still think I'm hunchbacked. Do you think that was easy for me? It wasn't, but I'm showing that no matter what you're ashamed of, I hope I'm not hunchback. And now I'm like putting my shoulders down as we speak. But it shows that no matter what we think we're ashamed of, someone thinks that they're not paying attention to what you think they're not looking at your big ears or whatever you think is wrong with you. We are all so concerned with ourselves that we're not looking at these qualities that we think we're horrible. You know, I love my husband so much. And, you know, I'm always teasing him, you know, oh, honey, you know, take your shirt off. And I'm always just teasing him because he's always hot. He always wears a shirt. Even when he goes in the pool, he has a shirt on. And I've been married to him 11 years. And I go, take off your shirt. And he goes, no, I hate the way I look. I hate the way I look. And I'm like, but I've been married to you 11 years. I love you. Take off your shirt. I'll whistle. Like I'll flirt with you. But my husband, and I'm sorry that I'm calling him out on a nationally, worldwide syndicated podcast, but he doesn't, he has this insecurity. And I'm like, but I like you. So like yourself. So accept those things, because we are so worried about what we're all thinking. Love yourself, folks. Love yourself and love each other. And let's work together to spread this light out into the world. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm here at one-question.net. I'm on Facebook at facebook.com/1question@a-time. And I'm on Instagram at the number 1 question at a time. I am available for readings. If you want to book a reading with me, I can do it over the phone. We can do it in FaceTime. We can do it in person in New England. And I have a few dates. I'm actually going to be in Chicago at the end of June. And I have a new date coming up in the middle of July somewhere in the Midwest as well that hopefully I'll be announcing shortly. So I'm here if you want to help because I say that I am 2 years of therapy or whatever in an hour. But at the very least, take away from this podcast, believe in yourself, because we can do this together. Thanks so much. I'll talk to everyone soon.